Survivor Series War Games 2024, 12 botched moments that stole the show. Survivor Series War Games 2024 is officially in the books, leaving fans buzzing about one of WWE's most unique spectacles. While the action was explosive, the night also featured some of the most infamous botches of the year. These moments, ranging from awkward weapon use to technical malfunctions, stood out for better or worse. Let's dive into the 12 botches that had fans and wrestlers alike scratching their heads at Survivor Series War Games 2024. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to WWE Insider Report and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling updates. No one, the worst chair shot ever. The night kicked off with the Women's War Games match, and unfortunately, it got off to a shaky start. Fans were quick to criticize the weapon shots in the match, especially when Nia Jax picked up a steel chair. Instead of delivering brutal strikes, Jax's swings looked so weak that fans compared her to Hulk Hogan's notoriously light chair shots in WCW. At one point, Jax raised the chair to hit Naomi, but hesitated, clearly recalling WWE's policy against chair shots to the head. The result? A comically awkward moment that lacked the intensity fans expect from a War Games match. Ironically, Jax, once infamous for being too rough in the ring, now faced backlash for not showing enough aggression. Number 2. High risk, no reward. War Games matches are known for high-risk spots, and sometimes those risks don't pay off. This was evident during a moment involving Iyo Sky and Candice LeRae atop the steel cage. Sky attempted a sunset flip powerbomb, but she couldn't get a proper grip, forcing the two to abandon the planned move. However, Sky and LeRae quickly improvised, recovering with a sequence that earned them applause from fans. Despite the botch, Iyo Sky received rave reviews for her overall performance, with many calling her the MVP of the night. Number 3. Where's the weapon? As Raquel Rodriguez entered the War Games match, she hilariously failed to find a weapon under the ring. Searching in vain, Raquel eventually informed the referee, loudly enough for the crowd to hear, that she couldn't locate anything. This mishap not only disrupted the flow of the match, but also left fans speculating that several planned spots had to be scrapped. It was an uncharacteristic blunder for the usually polished Rodriguez and added to the match's chaotic feel. Before, camera misses the mark. The turnbuckle camera was meant to capture a pivotal moment between Candice LeRae and Bianca Belair, but it malfunctioned, leaving fans without a proper view. Commentator Michael Cole attempted to describe the missed action, but his narration fell flat without the visual to back it up. This technical hiccup, combined with other miscommunications in the match, made the Women's War Games encounter feel disjointed and poorly executed. Number 5. LA Knight drops the ball. Literally. As LA Knight made his way to the ring for his match, he accidentally dropped the United States Championship belt. Quick to seize the moment, Corey Graves joked about the incident, turning it into a light-hearted moment. While minor, the blunder was uncharacteristic of Knight, who is usually polished and confident. Fans appreciated the commentary team's willingness to acknowledge the mistake rather than gloss over it. 6. Michael Cole's on-air apology. During the night, Michael Cole incorrectly stated that Iyo Sky had walked out of WrestleMania 40 as women's champion. In reality, it was Bayley who achieved that milestone. Cole later corrected himself during the LA Knight vs. Shinsuke Nakamura match, apologizing for the error. This transparency was a refreshing change from WWE's past approach, where commentators rarely acknowledged mistakes. Number 7. Let's go. Breaker? During the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, the crowd was firmly behind Sheamus, chanting his name. However, Michael Cole mistakenly claimed the fans were chanting for Braun Breaker, leading to some confusion. Thankfully, this was the only hiccup in an otherwise stellar match. Sheamus, Breaker, and Ludwig Kaiser delivered a performance that many fans are calling the match of the night. Number 8. Michael Cole can't stop laughing. In the main event, Tama Tonga climbed along the steel cage in a bizarre moment that caught Michael Cole off guard. Cole humorously remarked that Tonga wouldn't be able to do that in a Punjabi prison match, cracking himself and Corey Graves up in the process. While this comedic moment was brief, it added an unexpected bit of levity to the intense War Games match. Number 9. An uncensored curse word. During the heated Bloodline vs. Bloodline War Games match, Jey Uso let out an audible curse word during an altercation with Bronson Reed. WWE's production team failed to bleep it out, allowing the expletive to air live. While it added to the intensity of the moment, it's likely that future replays on Peacock will censor the slip. Number 10. Tonga sucks. Chants picked up by mics. Crowd chants are a staple of WWE events, but during the main event, production microphones oddly picked up two fans yelling, "Tonga sucks," and another response to it. This unusual production error drew attention to Tama Tonga, who has struggled with in-ring consistency since debuting in WWE. 11. Jacob Fatu's painful slip. Jacob Fatu has been a rising star since joining WWE, but his War Games performance hit a literal snag. Attempting a springboard maneuver, Fatu slipped and appeared to injure his leg. Off-camera, Bronson Reed checked on Fatu, indicating the injury might have been legitimate. Despite visibly hobbling, Fatu powered through the rest of the match, showcasing incredible resilience. Fans are now speculating about the potential implications of this injury, as many are hoping to see Fatu face Roman Reigns in a dream match in 2025. 12. Bad news for Jimmy Uso. The night ended with unfortunate news as Jimmy Uso suffered a broken toe during the men's War Games match. According to his brother Jay, the injury occurred during a high-risk splash onto Jacob Fatu through a table. Jimmy's injury raises concerns about his availability for the Royal Rumble, a pivotal event heading into 2025. Fans are hopeful for a speedy recovery, as the Bloodline story continues to dominate WWE programming. The fallout. Despite the mishaps, Survivor Series War Games 2024 was a memorable night that furthered key storylines and showcased incredible talent. The original Bloodline emerged victorious, setting the stage for future confrontations. One key takeaway was Solo Sikoa retaining possession of the Ula Fala, hinting at a potential showdown with Roman Reigns to determine the true tribal chief. With WWE reportedly exploring new angles for the Bloodline on its move to Netflix, fans are eager to see what's next for the faction. Conclusion. Survivor Series War Games 2024 may be remembered as much for its botches as for its triumphs. These moments, while unplanned, added a layer of unpredictability to an already chaotic event. What were your thoughts on these botches? Did they take away from the show or add to its charm? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to WWE Insider Report for your daily dose of wrestling news.
Stepping in the spotlight, midnight thunder down my spine. Heartbeats crash, collide, lost control, no time. Fire burns so veins unchained, pushing past the pain. Legends rise.